How do we go about this? Right? So now we have got the abstract of the papers. These abstracts, we will try to find out the TCCM framework. T is for theory, C is for country, context, and methodology. So from these abstracts, is that okay? Voice is echoing. Okay.
Like two voice.
We are not able to switch it off.
Maybe. No. If you move around, you hold this
It's
one.
okay. Hello. Yeah.
If you use the focus box.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Hello. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello. Am I audible? No. This has to be opened up, right? So what I can do is I can switch it off in between. What is the way to switch it off? When I use this, I'll switch it off.
Use this one. Yeah. Okay. You use this one.
And this is better for me. So I'm audible to all of you. I can increase the volume of mine. Am I audible to all? But this is echoing.
To turn off your laptop.
Turn off.
No, I mean turn off the voice in your laptop.
I've already done that. I don't know why it is happening.
Oh, you got too many.
Hmm.
Okay. Off that one too. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
It is
Okay.
done. Hello? Can you hear me online? Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, we can hear you well.
Okay.
Oh,
Perfect.
thank
All
God.
right.
We can I use this as well?
Yes.
I'm not able to fix this.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay. Hello? Am I audible even now? Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. I think this is better. Oh, shit. I think now it's okay. Okay. I think now it is okay, right? So let's move ahead to this. So let's move one by one. So first is the theory aspect. So what is the different theory that has been used in the papers? So how do we get about it? One way is from the abstract. If we don't get much of the theory from here, we can download the papers and then we can make a table. Right. So let me show you first how to go for it. So the easy way is to, there is an option. Can you see over here? That is called as a find option. Click on find and just write the word theory. So it will take you to different papers that has theory into it. So click onto this and mark yellow. So find next. Go to the another paper, mark yellow. Next, go to the another paper, mark yellow. Next. So you do it for the whole of the document. Next. Right. And later on, so what you will be doing. So let me show you over here. In this paragraph, if we talk about, they have talked about the signaling theory. This is the theory this paper has used. So I'm just taking one example out of the whole abstracts. I'm taking only one example right now. So I can see this paper has used the signaling theory. Right. So what you will be doing, you will be making a table. How do we make a table? So just write over here. This is the theory and this is reference. So let me increase the font size for this as well. So what we will be doing is, this is one more thing we can do it. This is the name of the theory. You will be writing the name of the theory. You will be writing here number of papers and then the reference. So I'll tell you what exactly it means and how to go for it. So let's go back to the previous sheet. This is the sheet. This is called as a signaling theory. So click onto this, copy this theory from here and put it into this sheet theory, right? And now just let's say this is what number of paper? 63. The number of the paper, the row number is 63. So what we will get is, we will go to our main Scopus database file. We will go to a 63rd number over here. So you can see from here, this is the paper that has theory, one of the paper that has theory. So what we will be doing is, we will see, let me, so this is the name of the author. So we will be doing simultaneously in text citation. We will put the reference over here. Oh. We will put the reference over here. So you know that if there is more than 3 authors in a paper, so you do not need to write the whole author's name. So what you can do is, we can do it as et al. We all know that, right? Or let me tell you this. So here we have more than 3 authors. So what we will write is et al. And in the bracket the year. So how will you get the year as well? From here, this is 2025. So what we will write over here is in the bracket 2025. So let's say another paper is also using this theory. So what you will do is, let's say you will write here 2 papers is having theory. So let's say this is another paper. This is having a signaling theory. So then what we will do is, we will go to this 62 paper number. We will put the in-text citation over here. And again, you can see there are more than two authors over here. We all can see there are more than 2 authors. So when there are more than 2 authors, we write et al. Word, the way we have put this in the previous column. Everybody knows this point? Yes. So again, so what is it this table is depicting? That in this impact investing, what is the theory? This is one theory. I'm only talking about one theory. So what is the theory that has been used? This is the theory. Number of papers that has used is 2. And who are the people who have used this theory in the paper, present paper? So these are the name of the authors. So this is the theory table. So let me come back to the final table that we will be making. So let me show you one thing. This is my another paper that we are working on right now. So this is, can you see to it? So this is my another paper This is my another paper table that I'm showing to you right now. So just like this, you make a table. So if you have number of theories that has been used in the paper, so what will you do is you will keep on writing it here and writing it here as well. And the number of papers that it has. All clear to all? Is it clear to all? Okay. So any doubt? Any doubt? Is it clear? Okay, all good. So let's move to the next framework, that is context. So what is the context again? Again, these things you will get it from the abstract only. But if you do not get it from the abstract, so what you have to do is you have to make use of the full papers. You have to download full papers. Yes, anything? Okay. So what does it mean? See context. What does it mean? It means who all are the respondents. So let me tell you. So theory we have already done. So context means who all are the respondent of the study. It means what? It means like these are the papers, these are the 64 papers. In different papers, who were the respondents from whom the questionnaire was filled, right? So the things can be, it can be, let's say, IT persons, it can be Z generation, it can be now. So how did you come to know about this? So you need to read the abstracts one by one. So for this, I told you in the beginning. So when we do a SLR paper, it takes a lots and lots of time, and it needs to be. I always prefer. I always say this thing. Whenever we are doing a SLR paper, try to do it in a group, because some of the papers, like in this, we have 65 papers. So some of the papers, let's say we are 3 people. So some of the papers first author will do, the next papers set of papers will be done by the second author, and next set of papers will be done by the third author. So it is a collaborative work. So always do this SLR in collaboration, right? So try to do this SLR, write this SLR, because it's too much of a hard work when we go for a SLR paper. So let me show you the table that you will be making for this. It will again be, this is my another paper again. This is country. Ek minute, let me. Okay, so this is another table, context I was talking about. So it's look like this. This table, ZX consumers. So this much of the papers has used this respondent as the ZX consumers, then community of thrift shoppers, retired males and consumers. So this is the another table that you will be making with the help of the abstracts. But if you do not get the information from the abstract, so you do it from the whole paper. You need to download the whole paper, and then you have to find out in the methodology section. So who all are the respondent? So if it is a primary study, is that clear? All are with me? Yes? Right. So let's move to the next thing, that is called as a country. That is what I told you. This is another thing. Okay. So let me tell you one thing. Country, it's very difficult to find the country. So what we normally do is, let me take you to the Scopus database again. So let me write the keywords again over here. I think this is impact investing, or Okay. So let's work on to this as well. Okay. So now the Scopus has one of the very important thing. Can you see here in this analyze results? Can we see this option over here that is called as the analyze results? So country, if we want to make a diagram for a country or a table for a country, so we can click onto this button that is analyze results from here. Okay, so yeah, year wise also you can get the data from here. So there are different graphs. The Scopus do it for us and we can download it. So there is an option called as export. Can we all see to this? The look at the way my cursor is there on the board. So export. You click on this command export and what you will find, you will download this and this will come over here. Can you see to this? Year wise. This is year wise. That also you can get it from here as well. This is another way to get the year wise results. And you can put this into your paper. Now, these are the different graphs. Can you see? So this is document by country or the territory. This graphs also you can extract from here. This is by type, by subject area, document by affiliation, document by authors. So all these graphs is being given by the Scopus database. You do not need to work onto this. So this is a special feature. So we can extract the document from here. So let's see. So we need right now, because we are using the TCCM framework. So we need this graph. So click onto this, right? And we need there is export. Click onto this export and you will get the data. Okay. So this is again another table that you can put into your file, right? So isme one more thing you can do with this is you can put the in-text citation if that is possible by you. So we have put this as well. So you can make this table like this as well. Yeah, some not able to understand something. You have an access to the Scopus database? Oh, I can extract the data for you as well. If you want to work, okay, so I'm just telling you this thing in between. So what I can do is I like my institution has subscription for this. So what I can think of is like if you want to have some of the group. So I always suggest you to work in a group. So if three or more people they want their topic to be extracted, their Scopus file to be extracted so that you can work when I'm here. So I can do that as well. You can even, some of you can even give me your keywords. You can think of, we are working on it. So in the break, now there will be a break for a tea break. In
So I will log in into my laptop. They can come and they can share download.
yes, that's very good. So
Go and download.
so that you can have a hands-on experience to it, like in a group of 3 or 4, you can decide, you can discuss among yourself, which is the topic you want to work on. Just look at the keywords with the help of Google Scholar that I told you in the morning. The keywords with the help of a Google Scholar, that is a free website. And what you can do is when there is a break time, so what you can do is like, you can have an access to this and my laptop as well. So there is no issue. So there are 2 laptops and maybe some of the, okay.
They come, they can download. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it will be hands-on experience that you can do, right? So what we can do is after the break, so it will be your session. It will be, you will be working on the data. So you will find it more interesting because you will be have more hiccups when you're working yourself. So, but I'm there to help you, so I will help you and go through it. Yeah, I think that will be interesting. Yes.
The keyword in the
Scopus database. Yes.
and we will have the analyst with analyst tool can show the tab. So
You can make use of the Google Scholar as well.
but we still have the step for exclude. We after we get download
CSV file.
the data, right?
Yes.
So we will have the step to exclude print and exclude paper, right? After that, we use
Acha, you have to read the papers. You are saying this?
yes, so I just want the chat when we use in the Discover is not same. The result after we exclude,
Exclude.
exclude some technical we delete as we
I will be there to help you. Don't worry. And I'm not able to understand what you are saying. Can you?
uh,
Can you type it into your phone and in your language and
Translate to you.
yeah, và cái style và cái phải xử lý phải delete bớt thì vấn đề đó thì không bớt.
What he asks is if you download from Scopus, but then if you enter the data, make adjustment on your CSV or Excel file, then the data, the chart that you create does not match with what you show on the Scopus.
yes, I know that.
Yeah.
So what you have to do is you need to save this file as Excel file. This is what you are saying. Don't do this here. Scopus database. Acha, okay. Acha, okay. I thought like, yes. So when you make changes in the CSV file, it got corrupted. This is what you are saying. So you need to save it as Excel file.
Excel file and chat with that Excel file.
Check with that Excel.
The chat
The charts in the Excel file.
của chúng tôi.
Okay. Okay. So I should move to the Scopus database. This is what you are saying. This. So
This
what?
one is Scopus AI, correct? This one is new one, Scopus AI. Yeah.
So you can export this.
So what he said that this is original.
Yes.
The original extract.
Yes.
But later on, when they change, the Excel file, the file is Excel file, and that is different. So I think you have to change from here. If you want to use the chart, use Scopus AI for chart.
Làm sao mà chắc ở trên
Okay. So let me tell you. So what you need to do is like you do it by hook or matlab, just by taking assumptions. If you like, let's say you have deleted. Let me tell you one thing. So like this is your master file with 102 documents, right? So otherwise what you can do is you can matlab, what I'm trying to say is you can give a manipulation of your own. So otherwise you won't be deleting much of the numbers of the papers. You won't be deleting much numbers. Once you have got the CSV file, you will not be deleting much of the papers from there.
So keep whatever you change from here. When you extract the Excel, you work with that. You don't change anything on your Excel file. Right? And if you do change your Excel file, then you
No.
have to use a different tool like Tableau, Canva, different things to draw your chart.
Okay.
Either way.
Okay, no. So what you will be doing there is like you just make a manipulation by yourself, because otherwise it will be a big hard work. You agree with me? Because you have to do this manually, and manually it will be very difficult for you. You agree with me this point? Do you understand what I'm saying? So what you need to do is, let me tell you this, how you manage that one. Once you know this is your number, so let's say this is the file that you have got, right? So what you will do is you will see there are many countries that is having only one paper. That is only having one paper. So what you will do is, like, let's say you export this file, CSV file. So this is like, can you see to it? So you delete this from here. So you do not need to give an exact number. So you can a little bit manipulate the things. Now you agree? You understand what I'm saying? You agree now? Is it understood? So because if you have to do whole thing again, because if you delete the papers, you have to do it manually. You have to see which one is from US, which one is from China, Vietnam, and whatever. So what you can do is, like, you remove this 111 stuff. So you do not need to give the exact figures. How many papers? Are you getting me? So total need not to be there. So you delete all this and you do a little manipulation and let it go.
Check or delete some article in Excel, we turn to the scoper to check it again.
So if you want that way, so what you can do is, like, you whatever the paper that you have deleted from the CSV file. So what you can do is, another way of doing this is, you go to the Scopus database. Let me show you this here. This is the papers. So what you can do is, like, here you can do not include this. If you think these two papers are not, you want to delete it, so you delete it, just untick it. So the rest of the papers, 100 papers will come into your, and then you can again see it will be two papers will be less. Do you understand? Is that okay now? Yeah, you can delete this from here as well. Uncheck that. I hope it answers your question. Are you satisfied now? Okay, fine. So this is the country wise, right? So let me tell you one thing. To get this table, the country wise table is a little difficult, because some of the authors, they do not write their where they have collected the data from. So what we normally do is, we try to get it from the Scopus database. The figures that I have shown you, the table or the graph that I have shown you, try to use that only. And if you want to remove some of the papers, you think some paper is not appropriate, so what you do is, you go to the Scopus website, and what you can do is, he asked a very good question, really appreciable. So what you can do is, instead of checking the whole, what you can do is, like, you can remove, uncheck some of the papers if you think they are not fit. So it will give you a true results then. Am I clear? So, but again, I'm saying, if you are looking at the country wise, so country, to find a country in the by yourself is a little difficult. So try to use this table only that the Scopus results give you, right? So the Scopus database gives you, so use this only. So use this chart only, right? So if you want, so there are another tables as well, documents by type. So you can make use of this as well. This is another chart that you can make use of. Another chart by authors, who has written the maximum number of the papers in this field. So what you can do is, you can export this all and you can put these tables into your paper. Are you all able to understand this? All? Are you all able to understand? Yes, sir? Okay. So let's move to the next section.
The
Yes.
reason reason function, or is has been there?
It will be there.
No, I mean the analyzed chart result on the chart. Like, is it something new recently?
No,
Oh, it's already there.
it was already there. From the time that I'm using it, it has already been there.
So
Yes.
we always use this one, create your own data.
Especially these ones, because country table is difficult to get. Because I'm saying again, so when we were doing it manually, so it was difficult to get the country, because most of the times what we have seen in the papers, they do not write the name of the country. So what we have done is the author's affiliation. So we see the author's affiliation. So let's say he's from USA. So we marked it as USA. So this is what I'm again saying. This table, country table, is a little difficult to make. So try to use it from the Scopus database, right? So this is another table that is documented by authors that you can use into your study. So let's move to the M, that is the methodology part. So again, let me close it down, the extra files. Okay. So now again, this is the table, that is the methodology table section. So this is also very, very important. So again, you have to look in for the abstract. You have to look in from the abstract. So what is the kind of the methodology? Different papers, in different papers has been used. So what is the kind of the table that you will be able to make out of it? Let me show you the table. So this is what, this is my another paper, you know. Look at this. So what we have done is we have divided this quantitative study and the qualitative study, the broad categories. So what is the technique? That is some of the papers that have used the PLSM, some of the papers they have done the ANOVA and MANOVA. So we have put the number of papers that has used it and the in-text citation, right? This is again the in-text citation. So again, qualitative like this. So let me so like what we have to do is, just a minute. This paper only has something in it. Okay. Look at this. Let's understand from this, right? So let's do a practical onto this. How do we go about it? So everybody, I want you to read this. So just tell me from this study. So what is the kind of the methodology they have used? Look at this. So can you see to this? This is an important paper. So they have used the primary data, and what they have done is the study included 150 corporate executives. It is on a 5-point Likert scale. And the study included this. And what are the variables they have used? So just mark this as red. And so you can see to this. The financial factors. This study examines the financial factors influencing the evolution of business sectors towards being environmentally friendly. So just look at this. So they have taken the financial factors over here. Strongly impact investing in environmentally friendly corporate operations. इसमें theory is not there. So the methodology is not very clear here. So but what you can see from here is that they have used a primary survey and they have used a questionnaire. So what you will be doing is you will be taking out the full paper of this, because we can see like there is a methodology, there is a primary data that has been collected in this study. So because we are not getting the enough information, so what we will do is we will download this paper and we'll extract the information of this paper and we will be putting into our paper. Is this point clear to all? Is it clear? So this is how we go about it. So let's read something else as well. So let's try to read it. Look at this. I think this is secondary data information that has been used in this paper. This is a secondary data information. They have taken a secondary data information. Are you all able to understand? Are you all able to understand? Or you have any queries? Please ask if you have any queries. Yes? Do you have any query? Are you able to understand? Please ask questions if you have a doubt. So what you can do is you have a Scopus database file with you. Yes, you have a Scopus database file. So I want you to open it and read the abstract. Let me also go the one that you have. So let me open it here as well. So I want you to open that file that I have sent you. So this is the Scopus database file that you people have. Let me close it down, this file. Acha, okay, so they have the same. Don't save. I think this is the Scopus database file that you already had with you. This is TAN C. This is the one. This is the first paper, TAN C. Please open it. Open this file with in your. Is this the same file? Are we on the same pace? No. No. Do you have?
This morning, so I missed that.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
tried to-
Sure. Sure. No issues. So are you all able to open this file? The TAM one? TAN C, right? So what we can do is you take out the abstract from here and put it into a next worksheet. Take out the abstract. What is the column number? Q, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. R column. See your R column in your laptops. See the R column in your laptops. Click, copy it from here. Copy it from here and put it into the another worksheet. Put it here. Uh, no, no, here only. Put it here in this first. Copy C. Yes. Oh, I think you have not taken the whole file. Column R. Please take the column R and just column R, copy the column R and put it into a new worksheet. Please do that. Yes. Okay.
have, my parameter one,
Okay.
so they can, come and extract anything.
Sure, sure. We'll do that.
And two here,
Sure. Right.
two, but carry forward.
Yeah. So are you able to do it? R, copy, Control C. Again, just wait. Now, Control C and go it as Control V.
The music.
A new sheet. So these are the abstracts. You help your friends to get this?
Yeah. 42 paper in from my account. I send the file into Yellow. She don't. She doesn't remember that. She doesn't remember.
Who?
She doesn't remember how to.
You help her out. You help her out. This is interesting. Done? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Please do that. This is only downloaded. Let me show you where it is lying. You can keep it from there.
Ready?
Yes, it is here.
Okay, right. So if I go-
Okay. Yeah, yes, yes. No, 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 it is not here. No, I can just leave it.
Yeah,
Yes, yes, it is there.
Yes. Then you just say,
Okay.
okay.
It doesn't work like this.
My Alright.
How do
Currently
we
in
do that?
use because
From
you are
this?
using
Yeah,
what's it
this.
called? I have to save again, save as a new one because you are opening, so we can't. So save as browse
Desktop.
uh,
Make it desktop. The same
okay.
name. Because it will go, it will not work
Scroll.
otherwise.
Or is it
Yes,
Scrobus?
yes. Or maybe what we can do is like,
It's okay.
just, no, I think it will not work. We have to make it a change here. Let me do this. Let me just, there is an issue with this files. Let me show you what. Oh,
It's okay. You still on. You just close it
just a minute. Give it on.
and maybe copy, yeah?
Yes, because this file got corrupted very easily.
Okay.
That is why I do not want to use it. Yes, now you
Okay,
can
right.
send it.
No,
This file got corrupted very easily and very fast. Now it is open now.
That's it. That's
Fine.
right. So go back to your Excel.
Yes. I'll do that. Don't worry.
Từ từ vẫn là chắc được nữa thời gian. Đó không có Zalo.
So let me give you hands on to this. So what we can do is like, let's wait. I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it simultaneously with you, all of you. So what we can do is just look at the board if you have not done it. So this is the R column. So just select the whole of it, Control C, and put it on sheet 1 as Control V. Right. So increase the size or the width of the column. Increase the width of the column. Select the whole and wrap text and make it to 16. Right. So I want each one of you. So this is what the papers we have got. So I want each one of you to try this. What you can write here is, so let's see. So let's understand. First of all, find out for the theory. So how did I help you to find out the theory? So go to find option, put theory over here and look into the papers. Like this fourth paper is having a theory. So mark it yellow. So next go to the another paper. This is another paper that has a theory. So please mark yellow over here. Let's move to the next paper. This paper has a theory. So just, I want now you people to do it hands on, right? So let's do it. So let's see what is the theory they have used. I want each one of you to see. Look at this. This is a very good example. So go to paper 4, all of you. So it has everything that you need. I want each one of you to make a tables, different tables. It has methodology section. It has theory section. Look at this. It is a B2B electronic complementary currency and mutual credit system. Read this. Case study based on 29. This is a qualitative study. So how will you write this? I want each one of you to make tables based on to this methodology section. Write here the methodology part. I want each one of you to write here the methodology, theory, country we could not see. I told you methodology over here. Theory, methodology, country, let's leave it, and the context. Right? So the fourth paper, let's move to the fourth paper. Let me freeze the top row. Let me make it bold for you. So fourth paper, let's all of us move to the fourth paper. And so it is case study based. So how will you write this? Is it case study based? Yes. And what is the theory they have used? What is the theory? Monetary theory. Context, B2B. Sorry. And what is the in-text citation for this? So let's see what is the fourth paper above what is the fourth paper. So click onto this and do it like this. So what is that? 2017. So the year, I hope everybody is with me till here. Case study qualitative. There are two methods, quantitative, qualitative, and there is primary and secondary. So qualitative case study, or you can make a separate, or qualitative, you can make a qualitative papers. Yes, so it will be primary data, but it will be a case study methodology. You understand?
We can use case study.
Yes. Yes. Case study as a methodology. Yes. So we can categorize this further. We can categorize like, let me tell you. So let me tell you, this is one of my papers. Let me show you. Just look at this. Can you divide it like this? If it is a quantitative paper, we can use PLSM, ANOVA, MANOVA. Qualitative paper, focus group, case study. So it will come into this. We will be making adjustments later. So first, we will be just taking the things what we are getting from there. And once we are going to make a final table, then we have to decide where it will go. Understood? Right now, you have to write it as case study. All good? So do it for one more. Let me see to this. Let me see a good paper for you. Let's see which has a theory with it. So let's move to this paper, I think. Just a minute. So it 18 number paper. So everybody will go to 18 number paper and we'll see. Can you all find out something from here? Oh. qualitative and quantitative. These reports provide rich information. No. I think this is from the secondary data. So let's move to the another one. These are, most of them are from the secondary data. Can you see to this? So most of the papers, okay. So most of the papers in this is from secondary data. Can you see? Can you read the papers? Can you read the abstract? Okay, so let me, I think the primary studies is very less in this impact investing topic. So the papers that is there, they are using the secondary data. Secondary data, you understand? So there is a different type of data, that is the primary data and the secondary data. Let me tell you this as well. So there is a primary data survey, primary data studies and secondary data. So what does it mean? It means you have the questionnaire filled from the participants, and secondary data means already existing data. Already existing data means, what do you mean by this? Like if I say stock market price of Nifty. So this is one of the index that we have in India. So stock market price of Nifty from the year 2000 to 2025. So when I say this, so it means I'm working on a secondary data, right? So when I say this, already existing data means stock market prices of Nifty from the year 2000 to 2025. So what does it mean? It means we are working on a secondary data, the data that already exists, and we will be applying some tools and we will be making a prediction. So what I can see from the abstract, I was going through the abstract of the impact investing paper. So what I could see was they have used more of the secondary data, right? So the already existing studies that has been done till now is based on the secondary data. Are you getting me at this point? So, right. So this is what you have to extract from the abstract, from these abstracts. So this helps you to understand what all has been done here. Now, okay. So what we can do is oh shit. So let me take you to another paper of mine. Let me take you to this. Let me show you my another published paper. Just give me a minute. So this is again on the impact investing. So this is my second paper. Let me show you this. Okay. So let's see this and try to find out the theory and all that from here. This is another paper of mine that got published. This is again on impact investing. This is a primary data survey, right? So from here, you can see, okay, so just see what is the theory that has been used into here. Theory of planned behavior. So what you will write over here is theory of planned behavior, right? And the data has been collected from 338 Indian investor who primarily engage in impact investing. So this is your context. This is your context, and the country is India, right? And the theory they have used is this, and it will be having a look at this again. The collected data have been analyzed using two-step structural equational modeling. So this is PLS-SEM that we have used. So this is how you have to extract the data. If it is not given into the abstract, so you have to extract it with the research methodology. So these are two same words almost, extract and abstract. So if it is not there over here, so you have to download the whole paper, and where you will get it from the methodology section, right? But it is there, luckily this is my paper. So otherwise you will be using it from here, this methodology section, research design, research methodology. So it will be definitely be there like this. Okay, so you know how to do it. So one quick more thing, so if you want to see what is the journal of publication, can you do it for the one that I have given you? Journal of publication for the Scopus database file that you already have. Can you do it by yourself? Try to do it. Just tell me, do it a little, just go through it and tell me this. Journal of publication. So how do we go about it? This is the source title. F column. Take it to the another page, worksheet. Put it here. Do the sorting. Sorting A to Z. And then you got this. Yes? I want you all to do this. So just make a table, try to make a table. Accounting and finance, right? How many number of papers has? 4. Yes? Could you do that? Are you able to do it? No. Yes? Okay. Okay, yes. Just click onto this. Let me tell you. Copy. Put it here. And put 4 number. That's it. Similarly for the other. Yeah. You can do that? Yep. Nice. You're doing it? No? Yeah? Okay. Oh, wow, nice. Good, good, great. Hmm? Put 4. Yes, great.
Correct.
Yeah, perfectly okay. So next, do this and put 2. Done? Is it interesting? Yeah. Yes. Are you?
It's okay.
Acha, the morning one? She's doing the other things. Yes,
Like
that's
using the book up to find out or what?
they're doing something else. So what you have to do right now, just go to the another web. So just, that's okay. So what you have to do is like, let me tell you. So what you will be doing is this is use Control C, put it here as Control V, and put in front of it as 2. So it has 2 number. So then you have to see another and another. So how many papers are there? 2. So another for 1, another for 2, 2, 5. So that is it. So this gives a table. Na? So this table is to be put in the data analysis part of your SLR paper. I hope it is clear to all. Yeah. It's not working. Oh. So I think they have 2 laptops extra. You can use that. So everybody has done this. Okay, so let me tell you one more thing. Okay, so this is, let me tell you one more thing about this. Yes, is it done? So one thing I would like to tell you more about it. There is another way of doing this as well. What is that? So what you can do is, like, let's say we want the in-text citation as well. So what we will do is, let's go to home and then sort. Custom sort. Go to custom sort. Huh? So which is the column that we want? The F column, right? So we want to source title and A to Z. So it will show me like this, right? So what we can do is, like, let's take this source title, year. Let me take this source title and here. So paste it here. So what you can do, one more thing that we can do is, this is accounting and finance. So what is the table? How can you make this table? Just have a look at the board, all of you. Just what we can do is, so accounting and finance. So how many papers can you see for this? 4. And what you can do is, you can put the in-text citation as well. This is the name of the author, Islam. And this, you can make another column as well. And you can put the year as well. So this is another way you can make this a journal of publication. So this is how you can make this another table. So what I have done is, let me repeat this again for all of you. So what I have done is, I have done the custom sort on this 4-5 uh, columns, and it has to be sorted on the basis of the source title. So all the records will be sorted like this. So what I will do is, like, accounting and finance. So how many times it has been used? 4. 4 papers have been published in accounting and finance. So I've written 4. And what is the name of the first author? So I'll put the in-text citation as well. So what I will do is Islam and Aykroyd ब्रैकेट में 2024, सेकंड इस्लाम एंड रहमान ब्रैकेट में 2023, इस्लाम 2022, इस्लाम एंड हबीब 2024. So it will be a complete table and a more elaborative one. So just let me delete these because I don't need it right now. So what I will do is accounting and finance. So this is one in-text citation. We will remove this and put here as 2024. So next, Islam and Rahman. Next, 2023, Islam in the bracket, 2022, semicolon, Islam and Habib. This is 2024 again. So this way also you can make a table. Look at this. So you can make the table like this as well, right? So let me wrap text. So this is the kind of the table you can make as well. Rather than making a simple first two columns, you can use this as well. So it will give more in-depth, like you have done a real good hard work. So you can do it like this as well. So, but here what we can do is like the journals who are only one, like, but I think we should go for the, just say like Asia Pacific Social Science Review. It is only used once, so you can leave that. And you can mention this in your narration that you have left those name of the journals who has only one paper to its credit, right? So you can, because otherwise it will become a huge table for you. Am I clear? Is this clear to all? Is it clear? Are you enjoying this now? You have done hands-on as well a little, yeah? So let's move now to the ADO model. This is what you were asking in the morning. ADO model. ADO model. ADO, yeah. So let's move to this. So we end up with this TCCM framework now. Any questions still here? Any questions or any queries? Is it clear to all? So should we move to the ADO model? To? Yes. Yes, I'll do that. This file? Yes. No. What I'm trying to tell you here is like, because otherwise it will become a long table. Let me show you what I'm saying. Let me show you. Just wait. I'll tell you what exactly I'm telling you. Not the figures. Mhm. Just a minute. Let me show you what I'm saying. Not this one. Not this one. Acha. Not this one. Just give me a minute. I'll show you what I'm saying, trying to tell you. Okay. You just have a look at this table of mine. Can you see this table of mine? This is a theory table. This is my another paper. I'm giving you a reference of another paper. So this is the theories that we have mentioned, right? So just have a look. It's such a long table. Can you see to this? Can you see? So it has become a long table. Can you see? So do you think it is making sense? So what we can do is we can delete this from here till here. Are you getting me what I'm saying? So I want you to delete this because otherwise it will make a huge table, and so that doesn't make sense. So if the most of the people have used those theories, so let's focus on those theories and not on these theories that have been used only once. So I want you to, but you will be writing this in the narration when you are writing in your paper. So when you are writing your paper, let me show you this, where, so let's say this is my file. This is my main paper file. And so I have to mention this in here that I have removed in here. Look at this context theories. So this is my theory section. So you have to mention it here. So unimportant theories have been excluded from the paper. So you remove that from there and you mention it here. So these were not relevant and you have removed and you have not used those theories, some of the theories, and you have taken the top 10 theories over here. So that is how you can mention it. I hope it is clear to you. Right. Yeah. So let me close it down. So let's move to one of the most awaited things that we should be working on right now is the ADO model. This is one of the most important, one of the most important framework that you must put in your papers, right? And this requires a lots and lots of efforts. Like, now everybody please be here with me. Yeah, so TCCM framework, you know, and you will be able to find it easily, right? TCCM theory, country, context, and methodology. You can find it very easily from the extract from the papers. Now ADO model. So this requires a lots and lots of effort to find out the variables from the study. So let me repeat this again. Now you have to find out the variables from the study that has been used into the papers. The variables that you have to find out. Let me show you first one of my papers that we have worked upon a lot. We have put in so much of hard work. I cannot tell you. That paper is on impact investing. And that paper got published in Journal of Economic Survey, A category journal, SCI, Q1, everything. Good impact factor. But we have worked matlab we had done a corrections a lot many times. So let me tell you a story about this. So what happened was, like, we were initially two people, me and my scholar, Prerna. This is her paper. So she was doing her PhD. So she started with this paper. So she had made some model, something like that. So we want, because I could see that paper seems to be good to me. So what I did was, like, I collaborated with a person, with one of my colleagues. He's Mr. Vikas Arya. So he was in India with me in my institute. Now he's in Paris. So he has moved, he has worked really hard, and he got many A category papers, and he really worked hard, and now he is in Paris because of his hard work. So we put him into this paper, Impact Investing, and you won't believe, every single day he will be telling, no, Shalini, do this, no, Shalini, do this, just remove this, do it, put new variables, put new words into it, theoretical, make changes in the theoretical aspect. So he has been guiding us, and the changes that have been made is by me and my scholar. But in the last, it was me only that worked hard on this paper, that is impact investing. So why I am telling you this is, when you are doing a ADO model, it needs a lots and lots of efforts to find out the variables, the new words that you can put into. I'll show you. We have been using a simple words there, but he told us to replace it with some new and good words. I'll show you the model that we have made. So this is what has helped the paper to sail through it. So let me show you. So this is the main thing of this paper. Look at this. This is the diagram. This is the ADO model that we have worked with. There is one more down. So what is it? This is the antecedent. We have the antecedents, we have the decisions, we have the outcomes. I'll tell you how do we find it, how do we go about it, and how do you also make it, and how to write this, how to write about this into the paper as well, right? Finding the variables is very tough, right? So impact investing mein what we have done is we try to find out the three factors. This is one is financial, social, and one more factor. So there are self-actualization factor. So these are the three factors. That is the financial factors, social and self-actualization factors. Why do a person go for a impact investing? So antecedent, what we have taken in the antecedent, we have taken the factors that impact a person to go for impact investing. So these are the three factors that we have identified from the previous papers. Sub decisions, like when a person is thinking of a financial factors, what does it think of? So he thinks what is the reason or motive behind his. So these are the factors. These are the main factors. These are the sub factors. These are the factors. These are the sub factors. And this is the outcome. So when he is thinking about self actualization, so what is the outcome for this? So this is antecedent, the main factor, the sub factor, and the outcome of it. So this is your ADO. So identifying these factors is the most toughest part that a person has to do. And we have connected it with the theory as well. So this is Macklin's theory of need. So if you want your paper to be published in a good journal, so it is always important that you make use of the theory as well. Theory, right? So we have made use of the Macklin's theory of need. So first level, when a person is investing, when the motive is financial factors, so he is looking for need for power. When he has a motive of social factors, he's heading towards need for affiliation. When it is for self actualization, need for achievement. So we have connected this theory with this, right? So there is another paper of mine. So what we have done, so everybody please have a look at this once and read it. I want each one of you to read this as well once. Yes, Prerna, 2024 Prerna SLR paper. So I just forgot to change the names when I'm sending it to you. Next time I'll take care of this. So it's impact investing paper. 2024 SLR Prerna. Prerna SLR. So this paper is with all of you, all the participants. So it is with the name, this 2024 Prerna SLR paper.pdf. So this is the name. And in the data analysis part, you will get this. I'll tell you one more paper. This paper is very close to my heart. We have really worked hard. So there is another paper of mine. So there's another paper of mine. So let me take you to this paper as well. Have you read this? Have you gone through it? So let me show you the another paper of mine. This is again a very good paper of mine. So this is another model that we have made use of. This paper is on ESG. ESG is environment issues. This is environment. This is a bigger model. Let me. So I hope you can see. So again, there is three aspects of it. This paper is on ESG. So we again have used the ADO model onto this. That is A is for antecedent. So we have taken this ESG, that is environmental issues, social finance, and corporate governance. So these are the main part. And what is the sub part for this? So these are the sub parts, and this is the outcome. And what we have done to make it more unique, we have identified the sustainable development goals. I think everybody is aware, right? SDGs. So we have connected each one of the antecedent with some SDG. So this is a uniqueness about this study.
individual operate as well. Is it applicable? This model is it applicable to individual and
Yes.
corporate? Mhm. What I mean, application of this model. What
Application of this model is like if you're studying the environmental issues, so you are talking about the green bonds, sustainable linked bonds, climate transition, and this is related to the SDGs. So when a researcher is talking about ESD, when a researcher is talking about ESD, so he can make use of this model and he can go for a further study in this by using this model. Yes, ESG. The topic is ESG related. That is the environmental issue, social finance, and corporate governance. To that, when the companies, basically for the companies, because the companies they are using the ESG model and they are reporting the ESG factors nowadays because it has been made mandatory by the government. So this is applicable to the companies as companies, basically. Right? And the first one that we have shown is for the retail investor. The impact investing paper, that is for the retail investor. We understand retail investor and wholesale investors. So the people like you and me investing into the impact investing. So that was the previous paper, and this is for the companies.
individual corporate?
This model can be used by the researchers. This model can be used by the researchers, and this can be used by the companies as well. Like if they are going for the environmental issues, so how do they protect the environment? So by using these things, they can protect the environment. And if they are going for a social finance, so they may use these kind of bonds, they can issue these kind of bonds, and they can, if they are thinking about the corporate governments, so these are the things that they have to follow.
Well, policymaker in this model, if SDG, so
So that comes into the implication part, practical implications and the theoretical implications. So that is where it will be applicable for the, this is from the previous papers that we have done.
because I think in talking about the sustainable logistics, so
Okay.
it's quite similar to this. But, normally now
It will be like, I agree that it is similar, but you have a different aspect to it.
so because SDG normally is forced by government, not voluntarily by
No,
by
no, no, no.
company.
What I'm saying, no, 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 no. What I'm not saying, I think you have taken it wrong. And let me tell you one. Okay. What we have done is, let me take you here. So these are the sustainable development goals. Hmm. So just have a look at this. So these are the 17 sustainable development goals given by the government, right? So all those goals that is related to the environmental issues. The goals here, we are only mentioning the number of the goal that is talking about the environment. That's it. We are not making it. We are just connecting which goal is important and taking care of the SDG of the environmental issues. What are the different SDGs that is related to that of the environmental issues? So we are just referring to this. Have you got my point?
But I don't think it model. Yeah.
So model में we are just referring this, like we are just like, if you're talking about the environmental issues, so what are the different SDGs that talk about the environmental issues? So this is talking about this. That's it. Is it clear? I think, acha, okay. Yes. Okay. Fine.
Maybe